Alright, so our next turn here, let's play another blessing. Al-Hazara will go. Let's do his cards. And of course we are here, so Potion of Flying, Intelligence Craft, I can't get that, so there's no doing that. I'm going to play my buddy here, Right Gut, and we're going to explore again. Reverend Blade Trap. Ooh, Wisdom Perception. Okay, well... Okay, I'm going to play this blessing here because I get 2 dice checked to defeat any barrier. And I need a 12. Now my wisdom is D8. So I actually get 3 dice. And that was 8, 8, and 2, so that's no problem. We beat that trap. I'm going to play the blessing. And I think I'm going to keep going. I'm going to play another blessing here. And we have him. Charisma, Diplomacy, 11. Well, there's no way I can get this person, so that'll be the end of that turn. Okay, so it's Lorraine's turn. Alright, here's this guy again. Alright, let's see how much mental damage. 1 mental damage. So, okay, we'll discard this card. And Intelligence Knowledge is 10. Okay, I'm going to play a blessing. And see if I can do this. Oh, I should be doing. Alright. Okay, so I have 6 plus 4 is 10 right on the dot. And then if you add my bonus, well, I don't get a bonus. Okay, so I'm going to have to bury the top card of my deck, but we do defeat this guy. So let's bury him. Let's bury that chainmail shirt. This guy will go to another open location. The swamp is done with. And let's see here. No effect when permanently closed. That's fine. And then I have to get him to another open location, so I'll take care of that. Okay, so I put my blessing down. I think we're going to go to the hatchery. So let's move there. And, excuse me, I'm sorry. It's going to be Valeros' turn, so let's get his cards out. Alright. Alright, so let's see what we have at the hatchery here. Alright, we have this crossbow. Of course I can't get it because it's the wrong character. So let's just go ahead and put that there. And I think we're going to use the sailor here. And we're going to keep exploring. And another cannonade. Okay. Increased by the venture dare if your ship is dealt 2 if defeated. Okay. So we're going to take structural damage anyways. Let's see here. I can play a blessing. I don't think I am though. We're going to take damage anyways, so we'll just have a damaged ship. So let's go ahead and take... Ugh, that's terrible. It's 5 damage, but it's done with. And we're going to play this blessing here. And we're just going to keep exploring. Okay, well, now, alright. Huh. So there's no way I'm going to beat this guy. So let's go ahead and do the mental damage. Alright, so luckily I don't take any mental damage because I rolled a 1. So there we go. Alright. Okay, so My intelligence, alright, well, it's not going to do good. Alright, so let's see what I can do here. You cannot be reduced to damage. So I'm basically going to have to get rid of all my cards. And this guy will go back into the deck, which is terrible. Okay, so I'm going to have to play, it's going to be Alhazar's turn after I put that card back in the deck before we go explore. I'm going to play this Cure spell and give him some cards back because he needs to. Okay, so I can get 5 cards back, which will let me have one more turn. Alright, so we're going to do the Cure spell, and then let me see if I can recharge the Cure spell. Yes, I can. So I can recharge my Cure spell. So that's good. Now let me shuffle him back in then, and let's get Valeros some cards, and let's see what we're... Okay, so before I go again, I'm going to use this Token of Remembrance. This is bury this card to recharge a spell from your discard pile. So I'm going to take Hydraulic Push, and I'm going to recharge it. Okay, so now we finally explore, and we have this monster here, and he deals 1d. Okay, so let's see who he's going to do damage to. Okay, well that's fine, actually, because the fighter here, Valeros, doesn't have any cards, so we rolled a 1, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's fine. Okay, so we got 12 to beat this guy. Valeros is here with me. I think I will use my Fireblade spell, which is my Divine, plus Valeros, plus another 2d4, and we just need 12. Okay, 6, 8, 12. Alright, right on the dot. So we beat this guy, and let's see if I can recharge this card. Nope, cannot. Okay, I'm going to play this guy right here, and we're just going to go ahead and explore again. And we have a Will-O-Wisp here. All damage is you may not play spells that have the attack trait unless they also have the force trait. Well, that's good because the spell that I have does not have the attack trait. So, alright, before you execute a Wisdom 10 check or recharge 1d4 cards from your hand. Okay. Well, there's no way I want to pass that. So I rolled a 1, so I'm going to recharge this card right here. And I'm going to play Animate Water, and we're going to try to beat this thing. So Valeros is here. Wasn't there something about an aberration? When you encounter a band that has a Goblin or Aberration trait, shuffle a random monster into another open location deck. Okay, we'll do that in just a second. Let's do the Will-O-Wisp first. Valeros is here. 2d4. My Divine. Okay, well that's actually pretty good because I rolled a 12, 16. So we already beaten this guy. So we beaten him. Let me see if I can recharge this spell. Okay, 7 plus what do I need? 9. Okay, yeah, I can recharge the animate spell, so I'm good enough on that. And then when I stop the video, I'll put another monster in one of those decks. But that's the end of his turn. Problem. So let's go ahead. We're still here at the hatchery. Let's go ahead with our next turn. And it's Lorraine. And we have a giant anaconda. Ooh. If undefeated, bury the top 1d4 cards of your deck. Return the giant anaconda to the top of the location deck. Ooh. Okay, I don't have anything with the cold trait. I do have the Vindictive Harpoon. And I'm going to use my deck. We have Valeros is with us. And I'm going to use my Dexterity on 1d6. And then it says, you may additionally bury this card, which I am, to add another 2d6. So I have all these dice. It does not have, it does have the aquatic trait. I didn't notice that. So I can add another 1d8. Okay, so 5 and 6 is 11, 17, 19, 23, 27. So no problem. We defeat the giant anaconda. I'm going to have to discard, or I'm going to have to bury that card. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Now I'm going to play my monkey. And we're going to explore again. Jagged Shoals. Okay, you may recharge any number. Okay. Well, I can recharge. I do have an ally which I'm going to recharge, so it's going to give me an extra 1d4. My wisdom is a d12, so that's good. So 11 and 4, no problem. We beat the Jagged Shoals. Okay, I have a blessing. I think I'll play, and we're going to keep going. And we have a powder keg here. Intelligence craft 11. Well, no, there's nothing I can do to get that. So that is actually going to be the end of this turn. Wow. Alright, so let's go ahead on to Valeros. He's going to go. I got to be careful with what I do because we have no more cards for him. His deck is now been used. So we're going to have to be careful. And I have this guy here. Okay, he's another aberration, so we're going to have to put another monster in another deck. We need Charisma Diplomacy to defeat him, which actually is not bad. He deals 1d4 minus 1 force damage to you. Okay, well that's actually pretty good again, because I rolled another 1, so I don't take any force damage. However, alright, I'm going to have to use a blessing. I cannot beat this guy. I know the other villain is in there. Right? Yeah, the other villain is in there too. And I remember it says when you would defeat a villain, examine the location deck. If they are not in the deck, the villain's undefeated. Okay, you know what I should do? Honestly. Because I know he's in there. What I should do is I should try to evade this guy. To be honest with you. And not fight him. And then go to a different location. And see if we can do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's just what location will I go to? Because right here it says on closing, if more than one location is not permanently closed. Okay, well, that one's actually pretty good. On closing, if more than one location is open, shuffle a random barrier. On closing, if more than one location is not permanently closed. Okay, that's going to happen. So I'm going to have to either put a barrier, and this is basically the same with this one. So I have to put barriers into those locations. So I'm going to have to decide which location I'm going to have to go to. So let's figure out my evade here. And then I think I'll just go, which one looks hard? That one's got 3 monsters. That one's got 3 monsters. That one's got 2 barriers. That one's got 1 barrier. I think we'll go to the jungle then. Okay, so let me get all this straight, and then we'll just skip to my next turn and go to the jungle and everything. Okay, so I've gotten everything straight. We're at the jungle. It's Valeros' turn. I have my cure spell. So first thing I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to do the cure spell again on Valeros. So he gets 3 more cards. And then I'm going to see if I can recharge this cure spell. What do I need? An 8. I barely can do it, but I can do it. So I'll recharge that. And then I'll put 3 cards. I've already shuffled them, honestly. So I'll put 3 cards back here. Okay. So let's go to the jungle. And we have Blessing of the Gods. Automatically acquire it. That's good. So I think what I'll do is I'll play the Blessing. And we're going to keep going. Okay, this guy again. Okay, to a random character. Let's see who the random character is. It is going to be Valeros. And he's going to take 3 damage. I can recharge the chain shirt that he has to not take any of the damage. And then, of course, it's an aberration, so I'm going to have to put another monster card in the deck. I'm going to go ahead and use Sphere of Fire. So it's 1d4, Divine, 1d6. Another d6 here. 12, no problem. So do I get to recharge this card? No, I don't. Oh man, I'm getting in trouble with these things now. Okay. However, this monster has been defeated. Okay. So, I can't go anymore with him. So, we're going to have to go with Lorraine. Okay. Potion of the Ocean. There's no way he's getting that. So I'm going to play this ally, and we're going to keep exploring. Blessing here. Constitution 5 Divine. And I actually need a 7 to do it. Because it says whenever the acquire boon is 2, 7. I could get it. I have to roll a 6. No, I didn't. So, okay. So that's done. And let's see here. I think I'll play my last blessing. And we're going to keep going. And have this guy. Charisma Diplomacy 9. Now, there's no way I can get him. So he's done. Okay, so that's going to be the end of his turn. Now Valeros is going to go. So let's see what we have. God damn, cannonade. Okay. So it's 12. Okay. I might as well. Okay, I got lucky on that. I only have to take 2 damage. Now, I can discard 2 cards, which I'm going to do to not take any more damage. So they're discarded. Okay, so that's done. And I'm going to play a blessing. And we're going to keep going. Okay, here's the henchman here. All damage. During this encounter, other may not play cards or use powers if defeated. Okay. Alright, so this is actually pretty good. So we know where the third guy is going to be here. So I can beat this guy. I'm pretty sure I can beat this guy. No problem. Where's the 10-sider? Strength of melee, 1 die 6. Plus my bonus. And then plus 1. Okay, so 9 and 3 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. And then plus my strength bonus, we've defeated this guy. Okay, so it says, succeeded a wisdom survival check with difficulty 5 plus the adventure scenario. Okay, that's fine. 5 plus 2 is 7. I rolled a 6 plus 1. and that's a 7. So the jungle is closed. If more than one location is not permanently closed, is not, we have to do the barrier. Okay, so we'll do that. So, all right, so we know that the third bad guy is here. I'm going to have to put a barrier there. I'm going to have to also put, since it was an aberration, another monster over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But first things first, I'm going to play a blessing. Move everybody over here. And remember, the difficulty check to defeat the Bane is increased. And then what I'm going to do is get all that other stuff done that I need to do. Okay, so I've got everything done. First thing Alhazar is going to do is we're going to play a cure spell again. I need him to... Okay, that's good. I get 5 cards back. Shuffle these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see if I can recharge the cure spell. 4. Okay, I cannot. So I'm going to have to tread lightly. Alright, so let's explore. Oh my goodness, this thing may succeed to evade. Okay, alright, well, we're going to have to beat this thing. Okay, I'm going to use my hydraulic push since this thing does have the aquatic trait. That got stuck on the card. So let's re-roll that. Okay, so 10, 3 is 13, 4 is 17. Okay, so we beat this thing. So that's fine. And let me see if I can keep the hydraulic push. Okay, no, I cannot. I'm starting to roll pretty bad now. And can't keep the hydraulic push. Now I'm going to play this blessing. And we're going to explore again. Oh, that's right. I needed that. It had 2. Oh, that's right. Bane. Yeah, check to defeat a Bane. God damn it. Well, it would have been 18, but we had 18. No problem. Okay. Blessing of the gods. Well, I automatically get that blessing. So that's fine. And then I'm going to play that blessing. And we're going to keep going. Slip here. Okay. 7 for intelligence knowledge. It's possibility. Charisma, diplomacy. Ah, my charisma is great. So there's a possibility I can get this guy. Okay, this die sucks. I'm not using that die anymore. And I don't get this guy. Okay. And that is it for his turn. So let's go ahead to Lorraine. Boy, this is going to be close. Alright. So let's see what we have. Spell, skeleton crew. Intelligence, no. Wisdom, yes. There's a possibility I can get this. Okay, that's actually good because I have a wisdom +2, so I do get the skeleton crew spell. So there we go. So I'm going to play this blessing here, and we're going to keep going. Sharpshooter's blade, strength melee 8. Well, there's no way I can get that. So that's going to have to end it for me. And I think that's going to be the end of his turn. So next card. Now Valeros is going to go. Man, I'm going to have to play this smart. I can't get any more cards. Spiked log trap. Oh boy. Dexterity disable 8. Wisdom perception 10. Okay, there's no way. I'm going to have to risk this all. I do have a good dexterity. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, use a blessing. Okay, that's good. We defeat it. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to burn my hand. I'm going to play Gifter Tibbs. We're going to keep exploring. Great White Shark. Okay, I think I can beat him. Alright, so let me get my strength, and I'm going to use my cutlass. This is another 1d6. Okay, 8 and 4 is 12, plus 1 for the cutlass, because it's a cutlass plus 1 is 13, plus 4 is 17. I'm 1 short. Ah, shit. Okay, well, the Great White I can recharge. I'm going to have to do that. The Great White Shark defeated me. I was 1 short on it because I just was. And so it's going to go back into the pile. And I'm going to have to play another blessing. And we're just going to keep going. Okay, Constitution Divine. Okay, I hope I can get this. Come on. My God. Okay, I can't get it. So I am rolling like shit today. This is horrible. I'm going to lose this game because of these terrible rolls. There's just no other way around it. So that's going to be the end of his turn. And when it comes to his next turn, if we haven't won, he's not going to make it. So, I have to go all out. Okay, so next turn, pirate in. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to put that Great White Shark back in there and then shuffle the deck. Alright, so Shark went back in there, and we have. Okay, here's this guy right here. Okay, so he's an aberration, so I'm going to have to put a monster in there. All damage is poison. Before you act, he deals 1d4 minus 1 poison. Okay. Okay, I'm going to play this Amulet of Life here. It says discard this card to reduce damage dealt to you by 3, which is great. After playing this card, succeed at Arcane Divine 7 to recharge it instead. Okay, I got 5 plus 2 is 7, so I can recharge it. Okay. Now I need Wisdom Survival to defeat this guy. I need a 12. I do have a couple blessings. 2 dice. 2 dice. Okay, I'm going to play this blessing right here. It's going to give me 2 extra dice because I am on a ship. So my wisdom is a d8. Okay. So 8 and 7 and 4, so that's 11, 19. Okay, we defeated it by more than 3, so there's no problem. Okay, so we can just go ahead and automatically close this location. We don't have to put a barrier at the other location because if more than one location is open, there's only one location open now. I'm closing, yeah, okay. So the ruins are done. So what I have to do is I have to put him in the deck and another monster in the deck. So let me go ahead and take care of that. Alright. Alright, Valeros here. I'm going to use the old trick that I was able to use in the other game. And what's going to happen is I could give him cards. Since we are all at the same location. There is a way for me to do this. It's schemy, but it's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do... 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Alright, so the way I'm going to have to do this is since we're all at the same location, and we're not going to move to the other location. Okay? So it was Alharaz's turn. At the end of his turn, what he's going to do is he's going to give 2 cards to Valeros. Then what's going to happen is Lorraine's going to go. However, Lorraine is not, we're not going to move anywhere. All Lorraine's going to do is give Valeros another card. Okay? So now Valeros has a full, everybody can play basically one more hand because of that. And that's the end of Lorraine's turn. So we're going to do another thing. Now, we're finally all going to move to the hatchery. Okay? So, we're all at the hatchery. Valeros has 1 hand left. Alhazara has 1 hand left. And Lorraine has 1 hand left. So basically what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to each be able to defeat the monster in 1 shot. So, let's do this. Valeros, you're up first. And the first guy we get is this guy. Okay. So, I think it says, yeah, okay. When you counter a band that has a goblin, shuffle a random monster. Oh, you know what? I shuffled a couple extra monsters in there, and I shouldn't have done that. So, let me go through these decks. Yeah, because I wasn't there. Let me take a couple of them out. Let me shuffle the cards. Okay. Okay. Because I did it, I think I did it 2 or 3. I think I did it 3, but I only took 2 monsters out of here because we weren't the other locations. It's only if you're at this location do you do that. And for some reason I did it for some others. Okay, so all right. Before you act, he deals 1d4 minus 1 force damage. Okay, 2 force damage. However, I can recharge a chain shirt, which I'm going to do, to reduce that damage. Because I can do 3. Okay, he's Charisma Diplomacy 10. My Charisma Diplomacy, I'm going to have to play a blessing. I'm playing this blessing. And I'm hoping for some good luck. Okay, well, I actually did get good luck because 8 and 8 is 16. I needed a 12. Remember, he's +2 because of the... Oh, no, he's not +2. That's right, that was at the other level. I kept getting it mixed up. So I only needed 10 to beat him, and he has been beaten. Okay? So he's been beaten. He is done. Alright. Now we have the other 2 monsters, bosses in there. However, I'm not going anymore with him. Okay, he's done. So we're going to go with Al-Hazra. And I'm going to draw his final cards. See what we can do. Okay, alright. All is poison. We have to do poison thing. Okay, 2 minus 1 is 1. So I have to get rid of 1 card. I want to get rid of this guy right here. Okay. And we need a Wisdom Survival 10. Okay, my Wisdom Survival is a D8, but I do have a couple blessings here. And this is what it's let me do, is it'll give me 2 extra dice to defeat him. So, okay, 10, 15. Okay, so this guy has been beaten. Okay, that's the end of the turn. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything. Okay, it's going to be Lorraine's turn. I'm not doing anything more with Al-Haraza. I could actually go again, but I don't want to risk it because I don't have any more blessings. Okay, so there's the last one. So we have the last monster, and this is him. Damage cannot be reduced, and I have to take... Okay, 1 minus 1 is 0, so I don't take any mental damage. He has intelligence, knowledge 10. My intelligence is a D6. However, I do have a blessing here. This guy does have the aquatic trait. And it says, this card, add 2 dice to any check against a card that has the aquatic trait. So, I will do that. Okay. Whew. 4, 5, 1. That is 10 on the dot. And that was intelligence, knowledge. No bonuses, but that is 10 on the dot. Now I would technically have to bury the top card of my deck. That's fine. However, that is good enough to beat this guy. Man, this one was a rough one. Whew. I had no more cards left for anybody. So, if I had to go one more round, I would have lost. And we did use over 2/3 of the blessings deck. Whew. But we did win, so that's good. I still didn't pick up any really good cards, which is kind of a little bit of a problem. Oh boy, but hey, what are you going to do? Well, I hope you enjoyed it. That one was a little harder. And I hope to see you next time. So until then, have fun.